Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne doing your September 16th daily horoscope. I've had a lot of great feedback for my daily readings, and I think some of you are really getting into them. So I'm happy that you're really enjoying them. So that's great. So I just did the one for September 15th, and it was kind of the sad girl, one, just sadness. So I'm hoping this is better. Better, much better. Okay, so we have a little bit of a turnaround. And this card is the Page of Pentacles. And this is the seed, I call this the Seed of Potential card. It's really, if the girl is holding a seed in her hand. So you may be thinking, it's like seeds are like the beginning of stuff. You plant a seed and then it grows and it turns into something amazing, For those of you who are having financial problems, specifically, big financial problems, or you've had financial problems in the past, in order to really change things, change the energy around you, I strongly recommend planting seeds. It's very easy to plant seeds. I mean, we eat seeds every single day and we don't even realize it. And then we throw them out every single day and we don't even realize what we're throwing out. And I know I have an obsession with seeds right now. I just feel like seeds have the life. They have so much life potential. Like, it's sort of like if you raise something from seed, it's like your child in a way. Seeds do represent pregnancy, and they do represent children. So you could be getting pregnant on this day. I always say wear a condom. You could be, if you don't want to get pregnant, okay? So wear a condom if you don't want to get pregnant. This is a very strong day as far as, feeling hot and sexy, okay? And feeling like, okay, today's the day. And this may be the day, okay? But this is pregnancy too. If you're already pregnant, this is, you're pregnant and you got the life force in you. I mean, it's life. It literally is the life force thing. And it can also mean just like a desire for children. You have a desire to have children. You maybe have never wanted to have children before, but suddenly you're thinking about having children. And you feel like this is it. This could also mean somebody in your life who has many children, or she has, one or two children. This woman is very fertile, okay? And she holds the seed. She holds the seed. So, Owl's looking at me. So basically the owl is saying the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, basically. It's a day where if you have had maybe kind of like a stricter upbringing, this is a day where you realize, I guess maybe, like, again, it goes back to that desire for children. You realize that suddenly somewhere in your biological brain there's this wake-up call, and also it's kind of like, this could be a day where you feel really like you have to have sex. Like today is like, if you don't have sex, it's going to be like crazy. I'm trying to think. Let me just check. I have this moon calendar to see the phases of the moon, to see where we're at, because usually I know that it's getting towards the dark of the moon. We just passed the full moon. Okay, so this is the 16th. The 16th is just past quarter moon. So this is, you know, any day really basically from here on out until I'd say the 24th or the 25th is a great day to try to get pregnant. If you're trying to get pregnant, this is your window of opportunity. From what I feel and what I think. It's also maybe like kind of like a sexual awakening. I'm kind of thinking also too, for those of you who are bisexual or gay or lesbian, you guys may feel like there's a gender thing happening here. I feel like there's a gender thing. I think this girl can be very, she can be both a feminine girl and a masculine girl, you know, because she's got really short hair and she may have a lot of masculine qualities too. My feeling is that you may come out of the closet today. You know, you may kind of declare your love for the same sex to the world, to your parents even, and just say to everyone, hey, this is who I am. This is how it is. This is what I want for myself. I'm going to marry the man of my dreams, or I'm going to marry the woman of my dreams. I'm feeling really strongly here that this is what it is, you know. It's like you're getting in touch with your sexuality. I guess the owl was trying to tell me the tree of the knowledge of, you know, tree of the knowledge. That is sexuality, you know, feeling sexual, like you're a sexual being, like, but it really is you're gonna kind of come to like some kind of self-discovery today, and you're gonna kind of declare it to the world, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling actually kind of Facebook for some reason. Maybe you're going to put something on Facebook that, you know, maybe it's not there and it may shock some people, you know. I am a huge supporter of the whole gay, lesbian, bi community, gender community, because I feel like in the age of Aquariuses are very non-judgmental. Aquariuses are very accepting. And I think our society needs to become more accepting of what people want for themselves. And kind of dissolve this barrier of, you know, it's evil or it's illegal or whatever. It does that, you know, the thing is people are going to do what they want to do anyways. And they're who they are. They're being authentic to who they are. So I'm proud of you guys. For those of you guys women, guys, who are coming out of the closet, you're watching this video, and you're just like, yes, you know, she's talking about this. I love it. You know, this is for you. This is all for you, you know. And it's going to make me cry a little bit. I know maybe I'm touching some of you. I don't know what it is, but you know, you guys maybe have had a long time where you felt like you couldn't be who you were. You couldn't like, you weren't accepted for who you were. And maybe people bullied you, and maybe people were really hard on you, and people haven't been accepting of you. And now maybe you came to a place in your life where you're like, no, this is who I really am. This is how it really is. And nobody's going to tell me anything different, and I'm just going to go for it. And I'm proud of you. I really am for doing it. And for all of you that have struggled with this, and you know who you are, because you probably have. And I mean, I had a lot of people in school that were very mean to me for a really long time, and I've always been different. I've always been very sensitive, and I've always had difficult time. I've always had very close friendships. At the same time, I've had difficult time relating very well to, or other people have had a difficult time relating to me in this sense that people just know that I'm different, and it scares them. So they don't really know what to do. It just is kind of intimidating to some people. But I'm really proud of you for today, and whatever it is that you're going through today, as far as really just embracing yourself. It's about self-love. So for those of you who are straight and, you love the opposite sex. This is for you. This is also for men and women embracing their sexuality, being happy with who they are, feeling good about themselves, having self-confidence. This is not just for the gay and lesbian community. This is for everybody who just needs to start to really feel good about who they are, and what they look like. And so what? You've got crazy hair. I do this all the time with my clients. They think it's funny, but seriously, my hair is crazy, and it's been like this forever, and I'm constantly working on it. But the thing is, I've accepted it. I've come to this point where I've accepted it, and maybe that's the thing, or maybe you're overweight and you're trying to, lose weight, and you're just having a really hard time, and you're not accepting yourself, and maybe you haven't had sex in a long time because you feel like not sexy. You don't feel sexy. You feel like you're fat. You feel like you're too skinny. You feel like your boobs are not big enough. You feel like your hips are too big. You feel like, whatever it is, you've got acne. You may feel like all of those things too, but you need to come to a place of this is who you are, and there's doctors out there, and there's help for you, and you don't have to just deal with it. There's hair straighteners, there's beauty fashion people. I always recommend I recommended this to a friend, going to a big department store and going to the makeup counter and getting a makeover. Having them make you over, it's gonna change your mind a lot of times. It's gonna blow your mind, and a lot of times it's done. They do it for free, and you might even buy some of the makeup because you just love what they've done. And it's gonna give you a sense of confidence that you didn't have before. It's really about, instead of complaining that you don't fit into those jeans, going and buying a pair of jeans. It's like I posted this on my Twitter page, where Julia Roberts goes to Italy, and she goes and she eats the pizza, and she tells her friend to just eat the freaking pizza because it's Italian pizza margherita or whatever it is, and it is the best pizza on earth. And for her to complain about not fitting into her jeans at that moment is just ridiculous. And get rid of the guilt. Stop feeling guilty. If you need to exercise more, start doing that. If that's what's going to help you lose weight, why are you waiting? What's holding you back? Because today is a day about embracing your sexuality, and really trying to do something that boosts your confidence. Because I think that when you do that, people will start to notice, and you will feel more sexy. You'll feel more confident, and you won't push your partner away, when they're kind of snuggling up, and everybody will go home happy, basically. There is a bunch of other little things that are drawing my attention here. I feel like there are people around you that are kind of, maybe you have a lot of colorful friends, because there's these kind of weird creatures in the rocks here, and there's also, you may have a very colorful family or a mixed family. Some of you may look really different. That's why probably you feel like maybe, you're the odd one out, But if you live in a very colorful family, then maybe you feel like you do fit in some way. But your family's very different and unique. Your friends are also very different and unique. I feel like there's a group of friends that there's 3 of them. I feel like this is a bullying card, actually. This is a bullying card because there's a 3 group. There's like 3 little faces together in this rock here. And this reminds me of like cliques at school, So if you're watching this and you're dealing with like a clique of like 3 girls or 3 boys, or 3 people that are very, very similar. The way they dress, the way they talk, and you know who I'm talking about. I feel like you're going to know who I'm talking about. And they're looking at you going, you're weird, the way you dress is weird, the way you talk is weird. They're so cowardly. I feel like I look at these faces and I think coward. They're cowardly. They're so full of fear that you're different. They're afraid. They're afraid of, actually what they're afraid of is that at some point on a cellular deep down level, they feel the same way as you do. They're afraid to like be you. Because they are you. They identify with you. But they don't want to tell their friends this because it's more comfortable for them to be together. So, especially in families, this can be really hard having a family where there's a group of people, 3 or more, that all agree. They all have the same views. And one of them at some point does agree with you, but it doesn't change the fact that you're the odd person out. You may really literally be the black sheep of the family that I'm talking to. And I'm sorry you guys get to see me cry again today. I've been emotional lately. I don't know. But, I just think the thing is, you're going to grow up and be a better person than they are. And this experience, whatever you're going through as far as this bullying crap, you're going to learn from this. This is part of your learning experience. Because remember, we all sign up for our experience to be a certain way. So if it's really, really hard, and bullying is really, really hard, and you're struggling, and there's something to be learned there. They're teaching you to recognize that you're special. And you will always be special. And there are people in your life that think you're special. And if you haven't met them yet, you will. Because later on in life, the people that you meet will think that you're special. And they'll think that you're great. And you'll create your own family. You will find somebody who really loves you for you. And it may be, you're a guy. You may find another guy who really, really loves you. And you may already have. And, girls, you may find another girl who really, really loves you. A lot of times, people who are actually, they were born into a family and they are always very different. They're star children. They're like indigo children. They're people that are different. And their light is different. And so their family just doesn't really quite get them. And that's where the frustration comes in. Other people may not get them. But I don't know. It's just a very difficult video. I just want to tell you that I really understand you. And I do love you. And there are people out there who love you. And I get you. I totally get you. And look up. I did Google the other day star children, because I'm actually a star seed or something like that, and I totally, like, every single one of those things that, also known as like an indigo child, every single one of those qualities was me. I was like, oh my god, this is me. I hated school. Oh my god, everybody treated me as, this way, and I couldn't figure out why for the longest time. And yeah, it's something that you want to look into. So, but I send you lots of light and lots of love, and I wish the best, and I'm hoping that whatever it is that you're going through, you get through, and remember you're very strong, and be strong, and you will learn a lot from this, and you'll look back. You will look back and say, and talk about it. I feel like some of you will look back and talk about it and say, you know what? This is what happened to me. But because this is what's happening to you, you'll be able to identify with others. You'll be the crying person like me doing a video about this, and I'm really against bullying. But at the same time, the bullying teaches you to be compassionate to other people who have been in this situation. So in a way, bless them, bless the bullies. You know, thank God for them, because at the same time, they've taught you a lot. And send them love, and you know, don't let anybody get you down, though. You know, nobody. You know, you're different, and it's okay. And you know, just embrace it. So I send you lots of love and big hugs, big kisses, and all the best. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.